Marie Curie. Infancy. Marie Curie was born on November 7, 1867, in Warsaw, Poland. She was the youngest of five children of Professors Bronisława Boguska and Władysław Sklodowski, who were mathematics and physics teachers. At the age of 10, she began attending J. Sikorska's boarding school and subsequently graduated with a gold medal from a girls' school on June 12, 1883. Education. She suffered a breakdown, possibly due to depression, and spent a year in the countryside with her father's relatives. The following year, she moved to Warsaw with her father and had to give private lessons, as she was unable to enroll in a higher education institute due to her gender. It was then that she entered, together with her sister Branislava, the University La Tallahassee, an underground institute that admitted female students. In 1891, she left to Paris, where she decided to change her name to Marie. Upon arrival, he enrolled in the science course at the Sorbonne University. After 2 years, she finished her physics studies and graduated number one in her class. In addition to these studies, he shared his time learning and performing in amateur theater. Marriage. In 1894, Marie met Pierre Curie, with whom she shared an interest in the field of magnetism. Pierre, at 35 years old, was already a brilliant promise in French physics. He quickly fell in love with Marie, a refined and austere 27 years old Paul, who shared his altruistic devotion to science. After Pierre proposed to her and convinced her to live in Paris, they were married on July 26, 1895, in an extremely simple ceremony without a party, wedding rings, or white dress. The brides wore a plain blue suit, and after the wedding, they set off on their bicycle to begin their honeymoon on the road of France. Marie and Pierre had two daughters, one of them also a Nobel Prize winner, Irene Joliot Curie. Irene and her husband Frederick received the Nobel Prize in the chemistry in 18 uh, in 1935 for their discovery of artificial radioactivity. Awards. Thanks to research of Pierre Curie and Marie together with Mr. Becquerel, they discovered radium, for which they received the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1903. Pierre was killed in 1906 and Marie was devastated and extremely lonely. Marie Curie discovered that radiotherapy could be a treatment for cancerous diseases, for which she won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1911. World War I present new challenge for Curie, who worked with her daughter to develop portable X-rays for use on the war front. This work earned her the French Red Cross Medal. Deceased. Disease: Marie Curie suffered from pernicious anemia, caused by her prolonged exposure to radiation. As the disease progressed, he lost his sight and finally died on July 4, 1934, at the San Selmo's Clinic near Passy, in Haute-Savoie, France. Her remains were buried next to those of their husband in the Sussex Cemetery, located a few kilometers south of Paris. In 1995, her remains, along with those of Pierre, were transferred to the Pantheon in Paris, thus becoming the first woman to receive this honor on her own merits.